Are the Niners done? We just said that basically the choice is Trey Lance, Mac Jones, Justin Fields. It's not clear who the right guy is. If they could get to 2, though, they could get Zach Wilson. Everyone seems to like Zach Wilson. I have my reservations. That's not relevant. The Niners are at Zach Wilson's pro day right now. Is it possible that they could offer? Here's the scenario. The Jets don't want to take a quarterback. They have Sam Darnold. They trade down one spot. The Niners trade their second-round pick this year to move up to the number 2 spot and take Zach Wilson. Do you think that's a possibility?
I think it's a possibility. If Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch really like Zach Wilson, I don't see why it wouldn't be a possibility. And Jack, I saw you say something. I think it was in the group chat on Twitter earlier. The initial report was they giving up their 3rd rounder this year, the compensation pick for Saleh, right? But that's no longer the case. The 3rd round pick is next year. So they still have the 3 picks in the top 100 or wherever that 3rd round compensatory pick is. They could move up for Zach Wilson if they really, really wanted to. And that 3rd pick, as far as the value chart goes, it's not too far off the 2nd overall pick. And you have that 2nd and 3rd round pick to be able to make that leap. It just depends who Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch covet the most.
Yeah, if they can do it for something that cheap, then yes, they could make that trade up again.
I don't think they can get up to number 1 for Lawrence. That would be like 800 points on the trade value chart. That's another 1st round pick. I don't think they have it. But to get up to 2, it only costs them their 2nd rounder. And the Jets might want to trade down anyway. They may not want to take a quarterback at 2. It seems like almost a natural. I don't know if the Niners want to do it because that's now a 5th asset to get Zach Wilson. That puts a lot of pressure on him. But if they like Zach Wilson that much more than the next guy on their draft board, maybe why not? I think this is a possibility.
It's a possibility.
It's a for sure possibility. I wouldn't rule it out.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I was just going to say the why not is because they need to have those picks to build some depth because they have some long-term depth issues.
True. Now, the way they could get that 2nd round pick back theoretically is by trading Garoppolo.
Exactly.
So if you get Zach Wilson, you feel like, man, this is by far the number 1. He's the number 1 guy on our board. We liked him better than Trevor Lawrence. We can start right away for us. We don't need Jimmy Garoppolo anymore. Thank you very much. Mm-hmm. That's what could be the move right there. Leo says, send Jimmy packing and use that $30 million to extend Warner. Save for Bosa. Grab a guy like AJ Bouye in free agency with the additional cap. Those could be some moves the Niners make after they get rid of Jimmy if they get a quarterback that they absolutely love. I personally think Kyle knows who Saleh is taking, and it's not Wilson, possibly the O-lineman, which leads to the Niners getting Wilson.
Didn't the Jets just draft an offensive lineman in the first round?
Becton. Mm-hmm. Becton. Yeah, I don't know about that. And again, it's not Saleh's team. It's Joe Douglas's team. It's Shanahan's team on the Niners. But Saleh is a head coach who works for a strong general manager. It's not necessarily him making all the calls. Mm-hmm. Trey says, why tip your hand with this move now and dilute a Jimmy trade? Rather that be this season or next. They could have traded Jimmy first and then did this. It's a good question. Why do it now?
I don't think so. I think you want to make this trade first so that you know that you have that. It's a bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush saying. You want to get this trade done. Teams know now you want to jump up. That's why Lynch is saying that Jimmy could be back next year and they could keep him because they can't. Right. They don't need to trade him. They've got plenty of cap space.
Because if you trade Jimmy first, now you're in a position where you have no quarterbacks on your team, and you're desperate, and teams will look at you as in a panic situation. Jerry says, if we can't get our guy at 3, Wilson, any chance we trade it back and get our 1st rounders back? There must be someone they like enough to take at 3. There must be. Well, good question, Jerry. I like it.
There's absolutely somebody that they want there.
There's absolutely somebody that they want there. And I'm telling you, when Chris Sims put Mac Jones at number 3 and said, he's really good, he does this and that, I think Kyle Shanahan would feel this. Remember, Kyle Shanahan loves C.J. Beathard. Mac Jones is C.J. Beathard times 100. I mean, physically, there's nothing to look at. They kind of look alike in terms of their build, but Mac Jones executes. He just executes, and way better than C.J. Beathard ever did. So I think Kyle would like him more than you would, and maybe he would see the upside a little higher, even though he doesn't have the athleticism. I don't know.
That's
Nick and I have both written articles saying that the 49ers should draft Mac Jones.
True. Yeah. It's just where. Do you really have to go up to 3 to get him?
That's why we're back, right?
Yeah. It's possible that the Falcons saw him as the guy at number 4. There have been reports that he's not going to fall past 8. So the league might really like this dude. I don't know. Jay Christopher says John Lynch seen at Zach Wilson's pro day, then trade number 3. Coincidence? Well, we're saying they might trade up to number 2. if the Jets are interested. Because I do have a feeling that the Niners love Zach Wilson, and I wouldn't be surprised if they rank him number 1 on their draft board ahead of Trevor Lawrence the way Chris Sims does. I wouldn't be surprised. That's all I'm saying.